Alright then, ladies and gents, hello and welcome to Crypto Space. So guys, in today's video we are going to cover Pepe, its recent price action, of course. We are going to cover Pepe's holders, we are going to cover BTC inflows, and a couple of interesting news that I believe are quite important. And also on the top of that, we are going to cover a couple of Bitcoin and altcoin charts too. Ladies and gents, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer that this video is not financial advice. And now guys, before we are going to look at Pepe's chart, let's actually have a look at the holders, because I believe that this is quite important. Now holders, so last 48 hours, that was 17th of June, we're sitting at 245,226 holders, and as of right now, 19th of June, as of the time of recording this video, we are sitting at 245,674, which gives us 448 new holders in the last 48 hours. So people are actually accumulating that dip. I believe that these people are probably lucky winners. But now guys, looking at the chart, so first of all, this is 2-hourly chart, all right? And first thing that obviously is concerning, right, is that downtrend. We are printing lower lows, and that downtrend still haven't been broken, despite the fact that we had some bullishness on 2-hourly time frame, right? We had around 10% for Pepe, just like for most of the altcoins, right? We do have that recovery on the daily. So the biggest winner, I think, is ENS token, up 14.7%. Nevertheless, we cannot necessarily trust this little pump and recovery. Well, I don't trust this, at least at the moment, right? Nevertheless, that gives us a beautiful opportunity to actually scoop up more Pepe. So looking at stochastic RSI, we are going to see downside momentum potentially, which would also coincide with retesting that level as a support, right? After such a huge breakout, I believe that is quite logical that we are going to retest this level as a support. Nevertheless, we are going to have to wait for that downtrend to actually be broken for Pepe, and I believe that this is going to happen, and I will tell you why in just a minute. Now guys, daily time frame, if it comes to the daily time frame, we are properly bottomed out for Pepe. So now I'm not saying that we are going to see the pump tomorrow, because we could trade in that zone for a while, but every single time Pepe is pretty much doing this, if it comes to stochastic RSI, trading sideways, then it's experiencing another pump. Of course, stochastic RSI is not like God indicator, and it's not going to tell us 100% of what is going on. That's why let's have a look at some news. US SEC has permanently suspended its investigation into Ethereum. ETH ETF trading will start within the next 3 weeks. This will be the beginning of the biggest crypto alt season, and I do believe that's too, right? We do have to see those inflows into Ethereum, and Ethereum actually pumping, so the tokens that are built on Ethereum can pump along with it too. So guys, given the fact that Pepe is a token that's built on Ethereum, and also given the fact that I believe, well, in my personal humble opinion, that Pepe is the Dogecoin of this cycle, we can expect Pepe pumping like crazy in coming weeks. But first, obviously, we have to wait for Ethereum ETF actually to trade. Nevertheless guys, I believe that this is very important and very bullish news. Okay, and now second bullish news. All right, so check this out.
There's a lot of opportunity. It is a great store, and this is where you can debate, is it a good store?
But you know how it's made. A bunch of computers figure out.
But the issue is if people believe that it can be an asset that can be cross-border. Right. And let's be clear, if you're in a country where you're fearful of your government, and maybe this is one of the reasons why China has banned it. Mm-hmm. If you're in a government where if you're in a country where you're fearful of your future, fearful of your government, or you're frightened that your government is devaluing its currency by too much deficits,
like us.
I'm not going to go there.
All right, guys, obviously that's just general chat about Bitcoin, right? But why am I showing you that? Is that because, both Bitcoin, account is basically saying that this is the free marketing team for BTC, and I do completely agree. Of course, ETFs, don't necessarily mean that tomorrow Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million. However, from now on, very influential people like Larry Fink, for example, are, able to promote it, and much more money is going to flow into crypto with time, in my opinion. So, there are actually theories that, we might gonna experience, a super cycle, but I'm not going to go in there. Okay, let's actually focus on, just normal cycle. So actually, let's cover some ETFs. All right, so as of yesterday, 18th of June, we are sitting at 152.4 million USD of outflows if it comes to ETFs. So I guess that patience is key in here. And now, guys, shout out to the Scalping Pro. He's saying that the next leg up will be legendary. Exactly, guys. We are still in the parabola zone. That's the first thing, right? We haven't dipped below that parabola that is going on from, let's say 56k or so. So, these pullbacks are a blessing in my personal humble opinion. Nevertheless, guys, we still have some time. And now shout out to Benjamin Cohen, and he's saying that Bitcoin is back at its bull market support band, and that is a surprise. So guys, almost every single time we are being supported by this, right? Obviously excluding, these two moments, right? And obviously the depth of the bear cycle, which was obviously a fake out at that point. And now we are basically supported at that band. So, potentially we can see more upside. And now shout out to Kevin Swenzo. He's saying that every single time market sentiment gets this bad, we are putting in another higher low within a macro uptrend. And somehow every time people convince themselves that it's over, buy the dips, stop being a baby. Guys, I think that this is exactly the same case. People always thinking that it's over. Obviously people are putting more money than they are afford to lose, and of course I think also it comes out from the fact of their expectations. If you're expecting that you're going to take out significant profits out of BTC tomorrow, well, perhaps crypto isn't for you. Nevertheless, if you do have patience and you're able to wait, I believe that BTC is worth it, and in general crypto. So anyways, let's come back to the chart. Obviously there was the time when it was over till it wasn't. We saw another pump, then it's over, another pump, it's over, another pump, and now people are feeling that it is over. So most likely, because everybody's thinking that it's over and people are giving up, most likely we are going to see the next leg up. And now, guys, altcoins. So shout out to El Crypto Prof, and he's showing us BTC dominance chart. He's saying that BTC dominance is about to make a bearish cross on a 3-weekly chart, and people still doubt if an alt season will happen. I hope you guys didn't get shaken out, but good things take time. And now shout out to Mickey Bull Crypto, and this is altcoins. He's saying that history doesn't always repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Expect a massive recovery. Guys, let's have a look at 2016. So 2016 we had a falling wedge. Obviously we had a pump out of the falling wedge, and then we had dump on altcoins in 2016. After that, at the same time, we have bottomed out if it comes to RSI, and after that we saw a huge parabolic move for altcoins. So let's have a look at the current cycle. Well, first of all, RSI, we have bottomed out, well, almost. Nevertheless, we had the falling wedge, then we had the first pump out of that falling wedge, and now most likely we are going to see that recovery towards the upside for altcoins. And now, guys, shout out to Ardizor. He's saying that in the past 2 cycles, alts reached their all-time high exactly 547 days post halving. If the cycle repeats, this could be your last chance to buy the dip. However, the key to achieving 100x returns is to buy the right alts. Guys, obviously everybody is investing into different alts. I'm not saying that Pepe is the way to get rich. Of course, meme coins are a great way to actually make some money, but you have to remember that memes are, quite risky investments, all right? So anyways, let's have a look at this chart. First of all, 547 days after the halving, if it comes to the rainbow. So every single time it's playing out, now obviously we are in that, boredom zone. So I do believe that we still have some time for BTC peaking, and of course, for our alts to fly like crazy. And now shout out to Titan of Crypto, and this is a monthly chart for BTC. He's saying that it's about time for Bitcoin. After the halving, Bitcoin takes a few months before pulverizing its previous all-time high. This time is no different. Patience, my friends. Guys, this is exactly what I'm telling you, and this is exactly what I'm telling to myself. Of course, we are all feeling a little bit emotional about our portfolio going down like crazy. Nevertheless, remember why you came into this market, right? You have to remember about the fact that if you are unable to handle Bitcoin going downwards, you don't deserve Bitcoin going upwards. And of course, same goes for different projects. Well, meme coins are a little bit different, right? Nevertheless, I still do believe that Pepe is actually a good investment. But first, let's actually cover this this chart. So all-time high level in 2013. So this is what happened. Then 2017, 2018, exactly the same time, 243 days. Then we had the cycle in 2020, 2021, the same case. And now, guys, this current cycle. So obviously, even if we are going to experience a little bit of ups and dumps, you know, and ups and dumps, I don't think that this is something to be worried about. I believe that these are beautiful opportunities to scoop up some more BTC or whatever you guys believe in. And now, guys, Pepe and its market cap, right? So Pepe is currently sitting at 4.8 billion USD if it comes to market cap. I believe that this is going to be the Doge of this cycle. And why do I think so? Obviously, this is number one meme coin this cycle, and also is built on Ethereum. And also Ethereum is going to experience some crazy inflows. And on the top of that, SEC already, you know, stopped investigation in terms of ETH. I'm not saying that Pepe is going to give you 200,000x, but I do believe that Pepe is still, you know, the safest meme coin probably to invest. As safe as meme coins can go. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching this quick Pepe update, and I wish you having a great day. Peace and love, crypto.